joined now by Dash defender Megan Oyster. Meg, thanks for taking a few minutes with us here.
Thank you.
Just getting started. Just going to give us your initial kind of over your thoughts on how y'all played this evening over the course of the whole night. It's obviously the end result in what you wanted. James talked about that, but just your perspective on how the team played over the course of 90 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I think we executed our plan. We defend.
You guys are muted.
Oh.
Where are we at? Oh, there it is.
There we go. Can you guys hear me? All right. No, I think we executed our plan. You know, we came out and we did what we wanted to do. Unfortunately, we didn't finish a couple of our chances. Towards the end of the game, you know, our work ethic was there. I think we were fighting till the end, but we just need to play a little bit smarter. Finish out those games. You know, we've had this happen a couple of times now, and we really just need to learn from these mistakes and get the job done. It's definitely tough when we're sitting back like that. I think we need to take initiative and kind of dictate the game towards the end like that. And I think we'll finish out games better, but that's on us. Again, I don't think it's the work ethic. I think we worked our butts off, but it's just playing a little bit smarter.
Thanks for that. We'll go ahead and open up some questions from reporters. We'll start with Corey Repkin from the Houston Chronicle. Go ahead, Corey.
Hey, Megan. James has been in Houston a long time, and he said it was even hot for him tonight. How would you compare the Heat, to other games you've had this season?
Well, it's hard because I think I'm used to it at this point. But yeah, tonight was tough. I think it was just because it rained earlier. It was extremely humid. As you guys can see, I don't know if you can tell, I'm drenched. So, you know, people were cramping left and right, and our muscles were tensing up a bit earlier than normal. So the heat, I think, definitely played a major factor. And yeah, it was tough.
Is it a situation where, because ULAs were defending so much, because they had the ball and the Heat, like, it just makes you maybe exponentially more tired than normal?
Yeah, you know, it affects our decision making, and I think that's something that, you know, playing here in Houston on a day-to-day basis, we're somewhat used to, and other teams maybe not so much. But we need to come out and think better, think smarter, and get the job done. Like I keep saying, you know. But the heat does play a factor in the way you're thinking. It's tough to power through. You have to fight that negative self-talk and find a way. And I think, you know, the majority of our team did that tonight, and we had a couple of lapses, and they took advantage of it.
Next, we'll go to Theo Lloyd-Hughes from the Striker, Texas. Go ahead, Theo.
Hi, Megan. How was it tonight? It felt like, you know, very successful on the counter-attack. You had one where you lofted it over really well, and it felt like it was kind of a bit like playing cat and mouse out there. Obviously, you talked about how physically the Heat kind of puts a lot on the body, but how was it mentally playing that counter-attacking game and knowing you as a defender are going to be sitting there so long?
Yeah, I mean, it is like cat and mouse, like you said. It's do you step, do you drop? You know, where are the pockets of space? Where can we play into? All those things come into play, and with the Heat, again, it makes your decision-making process a bit slower or feel slower. And it's on us to find and exploit what is open. And, you know, Christine Nairn is a veteran player in this league, and that's exactly what she said at the end of the game. You know, we need to exploit that space and play into the pockets that they give us. And I think we did that for the most part. But towards the end of the game, as, you know, we're feeling the heat, people are starting to cramp a bit. Those decisions get a little bit harder. And we just need to power through and take control of the game.
It felt like you and Jamia and Katie were making these amazing blocks for so much of the game, and it was kind of, you know, for a long time out there, it felt like this tight 1-0 was right there on the cards. To not get it, like, how do you look back on the whole night now? Like, can you still take some positives away from today, or does it just not feel that way?
You know, that's tough. I think it really hurts to lose at the end there. That's a tough loss for us. I know, you know, we wanted those 3 points. We needed those 3 points. And to lose at the end is tough. You battle the game out all the way till the end, and just to go down like that is really a bummer. But I think the takeaway is, you know, we keep learning from these experiences. The Heat's not going to get better. That's not going to go away. Teams are not going to stop coming down our throats and attacking the goal at the very end of each game. So we just need to, you know, remember those specific moments in the game and fight even harder next time.
Sorry, one last word. Your fee on a money I thought was fantastic tonight. I just wanted to, you know, if you want to having to say about what it was like playing against her tonight? I felt like she was really hard to mark. It was almost like she was a little bit everywhere.
Yeah, I played with Ify when I was playing for the Seattle Reign at the time. So I've played against her and understand, her strengths. And her strengths are, she's fast. She's so fast. And if you give her if you bite a little bit and she goes in behind, you're beat. So like you were talking about earlier, the cat and mouse, where I had to kind of step in, almost bite a little bit, and then see if they were going to give it to her, and then hopefully not get beaten behind. And she was all over the place in that way. So I tried not to lose sight of her, and I think Katie and I, did our best and did a pretty good job of tag teaming it and covering each other. We knew that was going to be a big part of the game, and yeah, she's a handful.
Thank you very much, and yeah, sorry about tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go next to Garrett Hydra. Go ahead, Garrett.
Megan, the midfield, especially the starting three, with really put in a lot of work. What did you just see from them, and how much did they impact the overall game for you as a defender, especially with that counter?
Yeah, they definitely put in a shift tonight. There was a lot of times where they had to rotate in that triangle and find ways to take Allie Long out of the game. And when Allie Long wasn't there, it was McCall Zerboni. There's just many players that we had to look out for tonight. And the communication was just nonstop between the three of them and with our back four. And yeah, I think they did a great job. And like we were saying earlier, the heat was a huge factor. And for them to continue running all game, I'm proud of them. And they worked really hard.
Okay, any additional questions for Megan? Give it just a second in case anything else pop in here. All right, not seeing any. Megan, thank you very much for the time.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Megan.